Honest J. Nowak. Oh yeah.
A pleasure to meet y'all at last. And welcome back to Honest J. Nowak. So today, let me go on ahead and get back to some more subjects here. There's a lot of requests that I've gotten lately, and even more so with some other contributing factors to all of this stuff that's been going on so far. I would like to go on ahead and start talking about a couple of new subjects that have been coming around lately. So I'm going to get started with one of them: nutrients. Nutrients is something that I feel like should be closely monitored at any cost because, after all, there have been a lot of controversies surrounding the fact that some people out there have highly restrictive diets. And even though there's been lots of people out there who are still verging on the obesity epidemic, which has definitely been going down very, very well across the board, that's the one reason why America has been placed in the 18th fattest country in the world, and not so with any of the others, because as it turns out, throughout the last 20 years, we've been really working ourselves off to try and just completely ridicule that kind of reputation as a nation itself. One of the richest nations ever known, one of the largest nations ever known, and one of the highest ranking nations ever when it comes to independence. But that's just one way you can probably put it together. But going back to nutrients, all the different types of vitamins, minerals, and other basic needs that supplement the fuel in your body for warmth or cool down during a pretty hot day out there, as well as plenty of other stuff that takes place, they're all crucial for your survival out there. Of course, the types of vitamins out there, including A, B12, C, D, E, and K, accompanied by many other different types of minerals, electrolytes, and other types of nutritional value that should at least be checked up on a nutritional facts label, which can be found on everything, probably except for fresh produce, unless they're in bags with a nutritional facts label put on them. But other than that, there's certainly many ways that you can potentially look up an item's value based on nutritional status. No matter the vitamins, minerals, or the types of fibers, proteins, carbs, starches, any contributing factors that can, in fact, supplement the body's natural need to function properly, it is sure quite a big puzzle. But you got to pick up all the pieces and put them all together in the right spots. Otherwise, it can be very dangerous for you. And me personally, there have in fact been a few talks about me lately. Some people have asked me a couple of things about my health personally, and well, maybe now would be a great time to put that up once again. I had a doctor's visit quite a while ago, and there's not really a lot going on here in recent times to where I need to be checked up on. Probably a couple visual issues that would probably be the case because I seem to be so fatigued and, you know. I did have a doctor's visit, and for the most part, my health is just great. My oxygen level is above average, and that's an amazing factor there. As long as I can breathe very well, then that's one thing you can put together that my health is just great whatsoever. My pulse is also pretty good at 78 BPM on average. And my blood pressure, well, it also turned out to be pretty good. Though I can't really quite picture exactly what it was supposed to be. I don't know if it was supposed to be 120 over 80 or something like that. But in case if it was, then well, it still means that my blood pressure is pretty good, aside from many other people's blood pressure. So in general, that is just a big conjunction to my health status itself, and that it's just fine, really. But there was also a blood test that took place around the same time that the appointment took place. I still have yet to wait for the results to come back to us. And of course, when I find out how my blood is based on sugar level, cholesterol level, and otherwise, I might get back to you on that part. But again, let's leave the personal health stuff out of, well, me, pretty much. Because as you can see, I'm still around, and there's a good chance that I'll be around for a very long time. Decades, if not more so. But then again, there hasn't been a lot of nutrients I have been consuming lately. Except, of course, for pills, pretty much. I've mostly been taking vitamin A, C, and D pills, as well as some iodine drops, just to keep myself in good shape. I probably will need some more B12 and K in my diet, though. Maybe E, if it's necessary. But until then, I don't really know much else to describe all of this in general. But I can say for sure that nutrients are an essential way to get yourself together in the right shape, especially when there was a pandemic going on. And it is still ongoing, mind you that. It's still taking the lives of tens of thousands. It's pretty devastating still. To see hundreds of thousands of people go like that for a while. It'll continue to wreak havoc and all that good stuff, but there's not much we can do at this point, except wait for a vaccine to come by. But until that happens, I don't really have much else left to talk about based on nutrients. But if you want to see more, go down on my channel. Make sure that you like, subscribe, comment, follow me on social media, and stay on the Hollywood side.